So if I close that. Charger.
And if you need a charger, I have conveniently you can't find
It's
it.
like a USB.
For an iPhone, right? Well, you have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, some of them are lightning cables, right? And some of them are USB-C. So.
I don't even know what.
That's that one.
See this one?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
you need that?
So boom.
Is your phone old?
No,
When
it's
would
new.
it be
The
the
new one.
newer? The new ones are like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because I have a 13.
Me too.
I guess this is older than 13.
Oh, that. Oh, it's like that.
The
Let's-
phone girls.
Let me see.
Yeah, I don't switch phones
If I can charge it.
I feel like it's almost time.
The only reason I got this one is because
How do you feel? Ooh, look at that. Let's go.
Oh my
Let's
god.
go. Charge it on my laptop. I am staying
Whatever I was wearing. didn't
until
matter.
it's 12:30, guys. Let's go.
Crossbody purse.
Yeah.
And we're just hopping on Bourbon Street.
Let's do it. 12:30,
Yeah,
boys.
the next thing I know, I was like, where's my phone?
We're not getting paid by the hour.
Luckily,
We
they
can
didn't
go.
take my phone. Like out of phone,
NY
everything,
varsity.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Take the phone.
No, I'm teaching.
It was good.
That's great.
Yeah.
And super sly.
In fact,
It's a sketch over there.
Bourbon Street is super
Bourbon Street, New Orleans. Yeah, I mean, they're just looking for people. I just started texting my friend because she's watching the live stream. But she went to Chicago maybe. And she said, yeah, she was hanging out watching.
How are you, man? How are you? How are you? Yes, getting better. How much longer you think?
December.
No way, really?
The soonest. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, but that's not that far at
I
all.
don't know if he wants to like.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, the end of summer is here, and then maybe a couple months or something, and then.
And there was
we'll
a
be good to
slight
go.
bump, so I
At
don't know
least
if it
by
changed
next-
it, but
What's that?
by
there was a
January.
slight bump.
Stand.
Back on the
So
beach.
if
That's
it's
good.
off
Awesome,
center.
bro.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do laps.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is.
Because I'm anal about those things.
Yep. Me too. Well, not anal. How about those? But I am. It is. It's a minor peeve. I wouldn't go so far as to say anal, but
Pet peeve is the same thing, is it?
I guess a pet peeve. Yeah. I like pet peeve. You like pet peeve?
I don't say pet peeve, I say anal.
Well, no, but if you say anal, you know what that means? People know that you're serious about that, and they're gonna respect it more, right? Like if you have a peeve, they're like, "Ah, fuck that guy," right?
Yeah.
But if you say I'm anal about something, they're just like, "So sorry." Yeah. Where do you want it? Right there. Jason DeBiz, joined by Mika Hunkin and Charlie's Angels, Melissa Lim and Lisa Hom. I got a broadcast team with me right now for this last match.
There's the mammoth over there, huh?
Yeah, yep.
Nice.
Jeff Samuels, of course, playing with a guy from the England's team, Glede, Nico Glede.
Nice.
Yeah. You know what happens when Jeff plays with someone as good as him? He wins, right? He's always had to, like his whole career, he's always had to carry, yeah. Well, we go back far enough to remember Brunstein, and I thought that was like one of his better partners. Remember the lefty,
Yep.
Michael Brunstein? They should not play in this court like they're behind, but right now they're running a tight ship, and we gotta go, cause I gotta go at 2:00.
Fire up. Let's do it.
Charlie Siragusa's mom was looking for a tripod, and since this is my last match, I can give her this one on loaner. Everything else, I'm feeding the meter one more time, and I'm taking it to the car.
So what were you saying about that? If it doesn't have a yellow on it, you can just keep feeding the meter?
Right. Yellow. Yeah. No. Yellow top. The ones with the yellow top
Uh-huh.
are not limited to 3 hours. You could feed that for 8 hours. So those are usually the first ones that are taken, and Sometimes I make a decision to come like massively early, like 6 o'clock, and then just have breakfast. Or sometimes I drive here at night and walk, leave the car and then walk back home. Because the meter doesn't start till 10. Like you don't have to start paying till 10, so you can just leave it. The problem is it expires at 2, which I think is absolutely stupid. Like 12 to 10, midnight to 10 should be okay, but here I could go sing karaoke, right? I'm having a good time. I go get my car at 1 and I get a ticket. I'm like, that's foul, dude. Yeah. Manhattan Beach ends at 9. And that's supposed to be the bougie neighborhood, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and they end at 9.
But that's why they do.
Well, fake bougie, and I would. If you lived in New York, you can't. I can't in good conscience call that bougie.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone that saw them play at the Hamptons too, My friend was like, dude, he said I saw someone pull up on a yacht to go to the court. He drove a yacht because it was at the marina, and the dude got off his yacht and stepped onto the game. And I said, you think you know, right?
No.
I said, how about I go in further? The guy you saw get off the yacht is Stavros Lavanos. His father's the 7th richest man in England. And the yacht that he took to the port is what he uses to get to his bigger yacht. His yacht is so big, he has a smaller yacht. Go to the whatever. I'm telling you, this is like, so when people pretend they're freaking rich here, I'm like, no.
You don't have the first.
Unless you have like money to burn in your fireplace to like keep the wood burning. No. It's not what you make anyway, it's what you spend, so. All right, we are here, and first shot of the game, Doug, Paul Lotman, tight set, and Lotman realized he had to cover. Did you see how fast he went to the middle to cover?
Yep. That's good.
Yeah, that's the mark of an elite athlete, taking care of the little things. I think there's a Rowdy Lennon sighting here. Rowdy,
you got that one? Let's go, buddy.
Rowdy, come give me some dap, boy.
Yeah.
You just get new fans every week, man. That's how it rocks.
Oh,
Rowdy
man.
Lennon, one of my favorite games
So
of the year, of
nice.
course. Theo Brunner
Yep.
and Troy Field. Nice 2-0 victory.
Very
You're
nice.
on the live stream right now. They can hear you. So
Okay.
tell me
What
who
up,
you are.
everyone?
Tell me what you won, and tell me who's next.
Not sure who I got next. I'm waiting on a result.
Love it.
Yep.
And we won our first against Dave and Marcus.
Marcus Cock.
No, Carvalho.
Oh, Carvajales, yes.
Yeah, and then
That's a big one.
and,
Nice.
and Dave. Yeah.
And look who's here.
Nice job.
Look who's here, your other guy,
I know,
West
right?
Coast Volleyball.
Yeah. But
So,
like a
Rowdy,
fun
good luck.
match.
Good luck as you go along, okay?
Thank you.
Aaron, I will give you the seat.
Oh no, you're good.
It's a good match. This is 2-1.
Yeah.
Wow, that hit the outside part of the line. That ball is in. I'm gonna double check that. I think we got 2 apiece.
Great swing
Yeah.
in the cones.
There's almost a look-alike contest between Lev Prima and Paul Lotman. With the way they wear their hats.
It's actually a great matchup. Billy Allen, legend.
Yeah. Keeps playing. Talk about timeless, right? Everybody talks about Phil and this guy and that guy. Billy Allen has been at this for quite some time.
Keeps getting younger.
Age like wine or age like vinegar? What's your pleasure?
All right, let's see what they do. Down the line. Comes.
Wow, great elevation by Paul. Prince Paul Lotman scores 3-2. Paul Lotman, Long Beach State.
Last 3 blocks, Lev has been just a little bit early, which is kind of putting him behind the massive jump
Right.
of Paul. Just waits a little bit and be
Right.
in that space.
I agree. Where in blocking Billy Allen is a different challenge because Allen recognizes the weight
Yeah.
and might pull his trigger early. So that's more of a psychological battle at the net. And man, when you stop your swing on a Mikasa, that ball just keeps on. That ball's on its way to the bathroom.
It's like you stopped. Like, I felt it. I
Yeah.
felt it.
Priima, Maarek, trail by 1 in the set. Aaron Wexler, of course, will admit his bias. He's going to be a little bit of a homer with Dylan Maarek on the scene.
Of course.
There's the Cobra.
Love that shot.
Wow, not even G.I. Joe could stop that one.
Great shot, Dill. Vamos.
So I'm in the shade, joined by Melissa Lim from Third Coast Volleyball, Lisa Hom, one of the premier coaches at Los Angeles Volleyball Club, Jason Olive, the program director, Aaron Wexler, UCLA rock star coach and former player, and the legendary, incomparable Mika Hunkin.
Bunch of coaches in the tent right now. Huh?
Yes. I'm glad I can just get to call it and you guys can just chime in. If there's any time I actually do want to appeal to authority, this would be that time.
I want to say that's a nice tomahawk right there. Good choice for the tomahawk. Open court, good execution.
Well, ball off the tape, little J-hook pass. Wow, nice athletic move by Priima.
Nice.
Priima on transition looking for 6, not yet. Billy, of course, love an ocean, the strand side back set. And once again, stop to swing. You really got to cradle that Mikasa.
Right.
And Billy Allen certainly no stranger to playing with a Mikasa, international player, domestic.
Just a rare error,
Yeah.
you know? It's a hitting error, but very, very rare.
Absolutely. You don't really. I've done a pull chart on Billy Allen, and when you draw it out, it looks like you're in the head of a demon.
Right?
Yeah, I'll talk about it in a minute. As Dylan tries to bring that back.
Smooth, Dylan.
Man,
Great hustle.
Dylan had a little bit of a trip on that and still got
he
it.
did.
Now, see, I think it's a good serve.
Did that guy pull the wrong score? Ref, what's the score? Thanks.
I think it's a good serve. However,
6, right? Got you.
However, I think it's a serving mistake. Billy Allen just hit the ball out. I
Right.
think you go right back to the hitter that makes the mistake.
It's a good call.
He's got the score backwards. So
He said white for the white shirt.
5 for the white shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
Here he comes.
What's wrong?
Up and down. No, it's good. No, he's facing the scoreboard in the way where I think it's the other way around.
Me too.
Make this happen right here. Let's go.
Here he goes. Drifter set.
Like
Oh!
that. Just like that.
Good hit.
Little bulletproof
Nicely
vest action
done.
for the tie.
Lev does
Nicely
put
done.
a lot of nice wrist action on his swings, and that one had
He really does.
really good wrist action. Not a whole lot of body into it, but just enough wrist
Just a
action
nice
to make the
little
ball
snap.
rise.
So as we're 2 from the switch, I'll tell you like a little interesting story about Billy Allen, but we get this serve in. Dylan Maarek, ready to do Maarek things. Is he also a Santa Barbara guy? No, he's Long Beach State as well, right?
Dylan?
Dylan?
No.
Oh no, Northridge. Right, Northridge boy. He's a Matador. That's correct.
That's Savvy Simo over there on that
First
score,
time
too.
I saw Dylan, 2016 Manhattan Beach Open, made the main draw from the qualifier, beating TK Kohler and Jake Rosen to play in. That was 9 years ago. He still looks like the same person. He's like your high school science teacher. Everybody gets a little bit older and he still looks like that. Okay pass, and there's an option over on 1. Of course, back set, strand side. Dylan, another Cobra.
There it is.
So,
Go ahead.
great transition set, right, for Dylan. Dylan doesn't want the ball spread out like that. He wants to come into the area 2 zone like that. He wants to come in hard, opens up his line, opens up his cut. That's why he got a little animated there saying great set, because he doesn't like it when he gets spread
When
out.
he gets outside.
Yeah.
Right. Very well said, and like it's his style of volleyball. He's been doing that way with a heightened level of success, particularly with Lev Priima as his partner. They're having a pretty good year.
Great year.
And Aaron, you could talk about that a little bit later during the technical timeout. Oh wow, teardrop, Paul Lotman, Prince Paul.
You know, it's
That's
kind
a Long Beach guy.
it's kind of like a relationship, right? When you commit to it, good things usually happen. You know,
Yes.
both people are committed. Same thing with Lev and Dylan. They just commit. They committed last year. They're fully committed this year, having a great year.
Yeah, make a 1-year commitment, right? Don't switch up. Maarek this time hit the top of his hand and just out of bounds. The lead is not extended to 2. Billy Allen, speaking of Northridge guys,
Billy Allen.
California Northridge. produces a lot of cool kids, don't they? Ty Tremblay, Billy Allen, Marty Lawrence. Let's
Geeter,
not forget.
by the way.
Who?
Geeter.
Geeter. Wow, it's true. Okay. Let's not forget about the great Greg Faulkner, one of the most beloved guys out of Northridge.
Speaking of J.O.
Yeah. Oh my God. And Jacek,
in the
a
flesh?
player from Poland. Jacek, who's 7'1", played for whatever.
You
And
must
you
have
know,
heard the name, bro.
Jason Olive is like Candyman. When you say him 3 times,
I am
he
Candyman,
shows up.
How are you, brother?
Speaking of legends,
Good to see you,
Yeah,
brother.
what's up?
there is nobody
Thank
that
you,
brings
man.
a
How are you?
smile to this live
You got
stream.
the hamster? What's up?
Yes. So Jay, we're live streaming right now and letting the comment section know we got University of Hawaii, All-American, 1994. Final Four, 95. That is Billy.
That is good.
That
Yes.
side set.
Jason rolls up and he's like, so who might I recognize? And he's like, wait, is that Billy Allen? He goes back that far. That's hilarious that he goes back that far.
So that's not the swing we're looking for. That's
No.
a low seam swing that's usually unavailable against a world-class blocker.
Right. Yep. And 10-9 is the score,
Here we go.
I think.
I mean, this is. Oh, it's Friday. I was like, this is a really good team for Thursday. What happened?
I
What
know.
are we doing?
Yeah, Thursday was a
Yeah,
qualifier.
I know. I was like, what are we doing?
There it is. And there's the teardrop for 10-10. We're 1 away from the technical timeout.
I like the
Yeah,
side
Jason,
set, too.
they're live streaming courts 1 to 5. I'm just doing court 6 just for fun. And from 2 to 5, I will be emceeing. I will be announcing on court 2 and court 3.
Clear the
Geeter,
beach.
and Geeter is back. He's going to be doing center court.
Clear the beach.
The legend, Geeter, is
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah.
It's going to be fantastic.
Paul Lotman. Wow, indoor-worthy swing and
Let's go.
woof. Technical timeout. Former indoor player, Olympian,
Just unloading
2012 London Olympics. Paul Lotman.
If you're Dylan, you want that back because you read it perfectly.
Absolutely.
So let's do the roll call
Right
for a
there.
minute, right? We got Aaron Wexler, former UCLA libero and an assistant coach, NCAA winning assistant coach. Mika Hunkin, beach legend. Lisa Hahn from one of the greatest clubs, Los Angeles Volleyball Club, and I know why, because the program director's right behind her. Jason Olive, former Versace and Ralph Lauren model, and All-American at University of
My guy
Hawaii.
Armani.
And Melissa Lim from Third Coast Volleyball.
My guy Armani just passed away, dude.
He did?
It's so sad.
No.
I gotta do a post now.
Well, at least he didn't get killed, right? Half of those guys go out.
That guy was the best. He was the best.
But those guys want to go out the old-fashioned way. They want to get shot.
He was the best. But no, he was the most legit out of all. Everybody tried to copy him.
Well, honestly, Pat Riley, like wearing the suits to like the Knicks games, convinced me when I was an indoor coach. I just started wearing. I'm like, I'm wearing suits to all my
No
indoor
one made a suit like Armani. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
When you did, like the top of the line, like one time Armani did a show, in Italy, of course, but he decided to do it in Florence. And to do it in Florence meant that he had to cut in to Paris Fashion Week by like 3 days, right? Herod, you know what happened?
What?
Paris Fashion Week. After
Just
they
move.
No, this is what happened. They looked at what all the models were doing.
No comments.
No one was on a plane. And they go, you know what, we'll move. So that
for
one
them.
man moved all of Paris Fashion Week, bro. And here's the thing. At the top, when you went and got your shit tailored, it was like an 80-year-old Italian woman
It was.
with a sewing machine and a needle and a thread, bro. This was, I mean, it was.
But
it was
everybody-
all these old ladies were making the suit that was then going to be reproduced by the
making-
machines.
they're making
Old
retirement money.
Italian women. Yes, it was nuts.
You know, Jason, a lot of people followed that suit as well. Like Oxford Clothes started keeping their age-old tailors. Like when I went to Bergdorf Goodman, like they had
go, Bubba.
people that were like from that whatever.
Yeah, that area. Yeah,
My
they
boss
know.
was like the rich guy that like
They know.
hooked me up with a suit.
They know.
Yeah. Well, my story was I was supposed to go to the Waldorf Astoria because my boss is getting an award from the AHA and Bill Clinton was there, Walter Matthau was there, and I got invited, and I didn't have a tuxedo. So I told my boss, I'm not going, I don't have a tuxedo. So he got his driver and drove me to Bergdorf Goodman and got me fitted for a tuxedo. And I still have the tuxedo in my closet. The story to tell.
Go, Bill.
Yeah.
So what's the story with the ball? The AVP tour uses
Nice and smooth.
what?
They use the Wilson, but this is not
That's
AVP.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this is totally separate.
Let's go, buddy.
Yeah. And the Mikasa is the ball that FIVB uses.
beautiful ball.
This is the ball they use for the Wilson.
It's a beautiful ball.
Yeah,
It's fun.
I like it.
It's fun.
Well, Aaron Wexler would be the first one to tell you. I got 2 guys who are active players and coaches that be like, you got to cradle that puppy. You guys can chime in on it at any point and tell Jason about the ball, the Mikasa.
Well, I'm going to say this. Thank you, Mikasa, for being a sponsor and being a supportive force in beach volleyball. How about we start with that?
Yep,
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, they always have been, though, right? Dick McCoy.
Yeah. Thank
Dick
you for
McCoy, the legend.
Yeah, appreciate the continued support.
Yep. Anybody seen Paului? I got.
Oh, go center court. They're like-
Okay.
Yeah.
I just you haven't seen him this way.
No, he spends a lot of time on stage because like
Oh, okay.
people, he knows people when to find him, so he's trying to be in a spot
I'll go back
where it's
over.
easiest to find him. He's got his walkie-talkie. Yeah, Jay, I'll be here, and then guess
Okay, I'll
2.
come
Yeah,
back
and 2
before I
o'clock
leave.
I'll be there. I'll be emceeing. I'll be
Okay, I'll come back.
chilling with them.
Now, that said, it's a little tricky ball to
Right.
control. Takes some time on it.
Paul Lotman goes over. So since I got you here, Aaron Wexler, West Coast Volleyball, you're the program director. One of your premier coaches happens to be Dylan Maarek. Talk to me about Dylan Maarek and like his how he finished at Manhattan Beach and what that meant to you in the club and just like him just doing upset after upset after upset.
Yeah, I mean, he got his career best 7th place finish. And great play right there. Yeah, I mean, it's huge for me personally, right, to see my friend first hit his stride and absolutely go for it. Something we talk a lot about at West Coast is GFI, right? Go for it volleyball. He's going for it in his beach career, and it's super inspiring to see and be a part of and watch. And the other, yeah, he wants that one back too. The other inspiring part is that he shares it, right? A lot of people go through their journey and just stay quiet and just, but he's sharing his journey with our players and with our staff and me, and that's cool, So yeah, it's just awesome to watch his growth as a player and also as a person. He's kind of growing into himself as a man. It's really cool.
He's always had some element of maturity, even when he was young. Like he was a kid, we get that, but there were some things where I thought IQ-wise or psychologically wise, he was a little bit ahead of like-minded people of his age.
Smart guy.
Yeah.
He's smart.
Yeah.
He's intelligent.
And he went to the cool kid school.
Well, the other cool thing about Dylan is that he sees a bigger perspective too.
Right.
A lot of times players will just get caught up in the pass set hit of our game, right? Even coaches, right? We all get caught into just the pass set hit over and over again. When in fact there's so much more going on, right? There's mindset, there's personal growth, there's emotional control, there's emotional regulation, there's bigger picture, there's all these things, there's relationship building, it's just there's so much more than pass set hit, and Dylan sees that and he knows it and he talks about it.
Nice. All right, left Priima to serve, 15-14. We're in the first set. Shorty handles okay by Lotman. Up and down set, 2-ball style. And wow, stunt double dive by Maarek. Good touch, but a better play by Prince Paul Lotman.
And he wants that one back too because he had a nice read on it. At the very last second, gotta have a little bit more wrist pop, and it's something we train. It's one thing to run a ball down. At the very last second, can you bring it back? So that's why he wants that back.
Excellent. Wow, great point. Lotman, who's he gonna go to? He goes to Lev. Priima, Mr. Hermosa Beach, gets one off the block. I call him Mr. Hermosa Beach because this year, every time he's been at the scene of the crime, like he's always in the finals winning or losing. And look, being there at the end of the day for all of these tournaments only makes you prosper.
Well, I like that swing because it's fearless. He sees the block and he's like, you know what, I'm going to challenge it. I'm going to go right through it. I'm going to use my wrist action and challenge. That's good.
Serve to the middle, back to Lotman. Lotman's been quite the machine. And wow, speaking of machines, there might be an argument after that one. Well, maybe not. All's well that ends okay. That ball's out of bounds.
I felt like it kind of lifted off the knuckle, right? Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
Well, it was actually 2 contacts, which is actually If it's one motion, it's legal, but that was two
Looked
moves, so
almost
that's
like
a
a
double.
lift,
Yeah.
but great blocking move, right, Mika?
Right.
I mean, I love how it looked like a 3 block, lined up in the angle and took the line.
Yep. Just
Great.
caved in on the 3. We'll give you guys watching the live stream an education for those of you that don't know what the hell we're talking about with blocking. Speaking
Love
of the devil.
that one. A great delay, played the shot, right, and just got up and swatted that thing down, a double hand swat.
Timeout is called as Lev Priima, one of the best stationary. Like we were talking about footwork with Gene Dolan last game, and as far as footwork and press and timing, from a stationary perspective, one of the best blockers on the domestic tour.
And attitude, right? I think a great blocker, speaking of one, we have one right here, but a great blocker does channel attitude in the right moment, right? Like, you heard him scream right there, right? He's like, it's a little bit of ego. It's also a little bit of like channeled energy in the right moment for the right time, for the right play.
Yes. Snatch someone's soul. You know, nice little Chewbacca move.
Yeah.
in Star Wars.
Yeah, it
little
kind of speaks
little
to a
Chewbacca,
thing that
yeah.
I talk about how blockers tend to not be aggressive,
Right.
not going towards or trying to attack the space. They almost like think that the funnel is more important, you know? But when you see that, you just gotta grab that thing and throw it down.
Right,
Like, get
absolutely.
out.
It's actually Stokey-esque right there, right? Because he would have
I'm gonna
that.
go ahead and say so.
Like
Yeah.
Kongs it. Except he two-hand Konged it.
But also psychologically, right? Like
Right.
that, it gets in the player's head, right? That's why they took this time out, because now kind of don't really know where to go. This got blocked twice, right?
Yep. Walking by is the great Theo Brunner. I'm a volleyball purist and not a fan of a player, but I do have my exceptions. And on the men's side, 2 of my exceptions are Trevor Crabb and that man, Theo Brunner. The women's side's pretty academic, TKN. What's not to love about Kristen Nuss and Taryn Cloth, who, by the way, are winning Manhattan Beach championships like ping pong balls. There he is.
Yo,
What's up?
from airport to beach.
I am the #1 fan of the Lord Brunner Club, my friend. I like it.
It's no longer functional.
No? I understand you're at UCLA ready to do good things there.
Spreadsheets.
Yep, there it is.
Spreadsheets, 12-year-olds.
They're gonna put you in that little chair? Are they gonna put you in a little chair just to accentuate it?
Actually, I have the ergonomics department is coming to study me. Like, please, let's give
Dude.
me anything other than this.
That's love.
I guess that's the
Billy Allen to serve
Oh, Billy,
for
come
the
on.
switch. He's like, check, check, check. Billy Allen throws a ball at Theo saying, you're taking up my airtime. Oh, Lord Brunner.
Watch. Here he comes.
Up and down sets, and there's your switch. Lev Priima with a 19-16 lead. And momentum. Little wind at his back. Superman with his lowest lane.
Also, something a little rare that I see right now in this back and forth is
Here we go, right here. Get it real.
blockers are going after blockers,
Right.
which is a little
Yeah.
bit rare. Usually it's
Yeah,
defenders going after defenders, but we got a blocking showdown right here.
Joined in the coach's tent in the shade.
Watch.
Oh my goodness, another Chewbacca move.
Okay, Lev.
That was a Star Wars Chewie flashback.
Okay, Lev. Nice
Throw it
block.
down.
Great serve.
Lev's fired up. Lev's dialed in and fired up.
Yeah, you can tell.
And he's got great FTB right now, feet to ball. Right?
There's, again, as far as what we were talking about before, the discipline and the press, he's among the best.
Good feet to ball
I
and
mean,
serve.
with Theo retiring, we need new blockers in our lives. For a long time, Theo's been it, and got to find someone to pass the torch to, and that's the end of the first set.
Lev just snatched the soul
Yeah.
from this team. And we were talking about that before, right? He did. That's a good example of it. The last 5 or 6 points, Lev took over,
Yeah,
right?
that's
And
right.
that's called soul snatching.
Yeah.
So, again, before I was mentioning, as we go to the comment section, let's see who's actually. We do that during the technical timeouts and a regular timeout. See if there are any commenters. Colorado Cupcakes are pretty quiet. They just like to watch, but California, nope. All right, nope. Don't forget to smash like for everybody viewing.
Guys,
Helps with the algorithm.
Smash the like button, write a comment, let us know how you're feeling, where you watching from.
The mother load, right? The comment section was just
We love
lit
engagement,
up.
guys. We love to see the engagement.
Well, my favorite time was when you and I did Huntington, We had like 1,300
Yeah.
people,
That was super fun.
like in real time, and we couldn't even keep up with it. Like it was just whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. So no, but again, what I was saying about Billy Allen, I was coaching against him and Jeremy Casebeer. It's the Manhattan Beach Open. So John Mayer, we like to do something called a pull chart, where we draw directional arrows where hitter activity goes.
Yeah.
So Casebeer, just drawing a picture for the audience. It's cross, 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 line, cross, 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 line. And straight arrows, signify hard driven, where like the curves or whatever. But then you look at Billy's pull chart, and it's all over the place. Like I said, it was an image of a demon, if that was a sonogram. And we were like, okay, we would rather deal with the person that has,
You can see
he
it.
has power, but
know
some
exactly where
predictive
it's going.
validity than to try to,
Yeah.
You do not want Billy in your head
Billy-
looking at a pull chart.
Honestly, has maybe some of the best ball control here on this beach right now, and hitting range. Right? The range
Yes.
is what you're talking to.
Yeah. You're
And
like,
the- and
2 blockers for that, please?
Well, what it comes to is all the hours of training that he's done, right? He's got way more than 10,000 hours.
Right.
But also his check down, his vision, his ability to see the court very quickly, look down, and then look right back up to his ball contact. Trust his contact with all those reps, right? That's what those reps give you over time. Trust in yourself and your own abilities, and you can trust yourself, and you can believe in yourself, and then you can let it go because you already have that trust and belief.
Is
So you
that
don't-
what gives him such sustainability?
Yeah, but
Like, he's played before a lot of people that are retiring now, and he's still playing.
well, it's that plus the nutrition, plus self-care, plus the calmness, right? He's one of the most calm players out here, which adds to no stress, right? Low stress. A lot of players give themselves stress, whether it's a bad result or it's maybe FOPO, fear of people's opinions,
Right.
or whatever the case may be.
Reading the reviews, right?
So he's got none of that. He's let all that go. He focuses on himself, takes care of himself, and
He's also one of the funnest people to be around. I don't know if you're aware of South of the Border Vacations.
yeah, SOB.
Yeah, like SOB, Puerto Vallarta, Ixtapa, Cabo. Billy's there for like 2 of those 3 trips. Always fun to talk to.
Fight
about
for that one,
volleyball.
Dylan.
Always available. Once again, guys, joined by Mika Hunkin on my left, Aaron Wexler on my right. Actually, I would suggest 2 different volleyball philosophies, bringing it all together like American Idol judges. I'll be Simon. He's definitely Randy. Wow. Good things happen when you swing as Lotman gets on the board for the second set.
It's a good high swing. That's the adjustment that I would tell Lotman if I was coaching him, is just to say, hey, if you're going to swing, go after the high hands. The low seam is not available.
Agreed. Allen to serve. This time he goes middle, right shoulder, left Priima, a passing machine. Lev had to jump in for that, but brilliant cutback.
Lev's playing dialed in. You could just, even on the pass, right? The super smooth pass, nice finish, good FTB, good feet to ball in his approach, nice line shot execution.
Yeah, also 3 solid blocks the first set.
Don't do it your way.
If you're playing an entire set where you actually get 3 blocks, you're probably a little bit ahead or winning that game. At this level where everyone's evenly matched, those blocks make all the difference in the world.
I might even
Oh,
argue 2.
wow.
3's great, but if you can get 2,
Yep.
you're almost probably in the
Oh yeah,
probably winning.
Right, Mika, the 2 fastest ways to score a point, or the ace in the block.
Yeah, that's right.
know.
And they come first too.
It requires the least amount of
They
energy.
come first too. You can control it from the net.
I mean, unless you're at the Pottstown Rumble, that's the least amount of energy. The Pottstown, the serve is like 100% energy because it's side out. Oh wow,
Lev's
sees
got
the 4-block
great
switch.
vision right now.
Right?
He's actually a step ahead of the game as a player, and when you're like that, that's flow state. You can feel like you're just.
If I watch Lev, he knows that Billy's gonna make that dart move to the line from the middle. So he knows. So he pauses 1 second, waits to, and then he fires the other way. Billy's not coming back for that.
Here, back set. Paul Lotman. Just a you want to talk about rangy? You mentioned Billy Allen. That had some, like, above the top, slightly above where the dig is, and just a nasty drop at the end.
That's one of his best hits of the
Right.
whole match so far. right? 60-70% to the ocean side, right? In the cones. It's
And
hard to
believe it or not, the blocker is the only one that's going to take that away. Because it's on the 50-50 going high through the space. So he's got to be able to reach in there and grab that.
Did you
the
notice,
defender's going to have too much ground.
Did you notice Dylan pointing at Lev right there at the end of that play? That's my set partner.
Yeah, I got him.
Don't push me out. Keep me right there. Yeah, even right there. Right?
Hey, you could put that in the shade. Hey, my man. I appreciate it. Yeah. This I'm actually gonna MC at 2 o'clock, but I'm leaving the tent. So. Okay.
Kind of playing with it too, you know, trying to figure it all out.
Yeah.
If I had a little French flag, I'd be dialed.
No, you're right. I gotta allow you to see what works, what doesn't, right? You know what I'm saying? Like we do good things, make our own mistakes. I got it.
Just a great foreplay in transition.
Is that 3-4? Yeah. 3-4. Trailing by 1 in the set, also trailing 0-1 in the match. The veterans.
Did you guys notice the four block there, Mika?
No,
See
I
that?
totally missed it.
In transition?
No.
Yeah, it was a great 4 block in transition, diving in the angle.
Showing him angle and just jumping into it like. Paul Lotman cross court. Oh, what a nasty drop, an even better dig. Free ball opportunity. How about Allen? A repeat cut that doesn't fall and.
Great layout.
We got 6-2. I'm changing that score.
Great layout dig by Dylan there. They are owning this match so far.
Sorry, guys. I got one job that you just keep score. I got 2 brilliant minds to my left and right. All I got to do is remember what the score is. So I'm fixing it, guys.
Come on.
Up and down sets. Ooh, wow.
Wow.
Dylan, Priima pulled his hands back. Did you see it? I think he's trying to pull his hands back to do what?
Lotman did. He just came stumbling in and just knuckled it right over.
I think what he was trying to do was try to get Lotman to open hand tip it.
Right.
Go for the jaws, pull your hands back.
Yeah.
Trying to hoodwink him into that move, and Lotman did not bite. Lotman at the net. An absolute stud in every position at the net. That ball's out of bounds, luff balloons, and everybody looks at the referee for something.
One at a
There's
time,
nothing
one
to
at
be
a time.
said.
Come on.
The lead is now 2. Mr. Friend. What's up, Cat? Kyle Friend, I think he'll be on the broadcast team. Not too shabby as Kyle Friend with the headset and microphone. Oh, with a one-arm dig. Billy Allen makes an elite move to the ocean side. Oh, into the tape. You like that move, Aaron? You knew the ocean was going to bring some of that back?
I love the dig. I think I would actually free
Billy's
ball that.
still a great stab.
You know, after the stabby dig. I think I would just free ball that over, give them another chance. Because you're already in their head as a defender. I'm going to dig you again. Right?
But I like the relentless pursuit because on the TV screen, for the people watching, ocean's on the right side. So you got the wind pushing that ball back to you just enough for you to make, to believe you can do it.
That you can get it like he did. And he went over there and got it.
Yep.
Well, we teach the kids that too. Anytime there's a dig that goes to the ocean side, you know it's coming back. So go ahead and pursue it, and you'll get it.
If you do nothing, you get nothing.
There he comes.
Up and down set, 2 set, and Paul Lotman, indoor worthy swing. Wow. Having U.S. national team indoor flashbacks.
Yeah, right.
Prince Paul Lotman.
Well, what it is just a great step close. It's a great approach, right? You're approaching to annihilate the ball. And therefore, it throws the defender back on his heels a little bit, opening up shots too.
Lotman back to Lev Priima. Lev Priima loves that backside on the ocean side. Oh, what a great play, Allen. Good stab by Dylan. Dylan Maarek. This one's going to be tough.
Hey.
He's got it. We got 8-4 in the second set.
Dylan's playing great ball. Dylan and Levin are playing great ball right now. Playing
It's supposed to be a 2. And I'm hoping, I got.
How are you, man? You know. Still jumping? How you doing? Actually, I started eating fruit in January.
Wow, there's the top of the tape. And Lotman really wish she had that one back.
No, know that pain.
But I love that they're going for Lotman, you know? I mean, they found their guy that they're going after. They're sticking to it.
I literally
And they got them on the ropes right now.
Well, very much like I said before, when Allen played with
And then how about
K-Spear,
this one where
there
I'm
was a
going,
predictive
get it off the
validity
field,
on, you know, as powerful as a hit is, you don't want to test Billy Allen, so they're approaching Billy Allen's partner, Paul Lotman, the same way they did with K-Spear 3 years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're still good. I mean, John Mayer, you know, Billy Allen, they're kind of like kissing cousins. They're always sharing knowledge, you know. What's their podcast? Coach Your Brains Out?
That's right.
Coming to the middle. There he goes.
Good read.
Excellent read. Here he comes. Let him go.
Hey,
Yeah.
let's go, Dylan. Great play, buddy.
Effortless.
I'm just
Nice
very,
read, huh? Nice read.
By the way, speaking of Billy Allen and the podcast, I'm very impressed
Gas
that him and
pedal,
John
dude.
Mayer,
Gas pedal.
who are classic introverts, had the nerve to actually have a podcast. Like, how do two guys who don't have the gift of
Who don't
gab
talk
actually
at
carry
all,
it?
Yeah.
It's called Coach Your Brains Out. So when they keep it in their wheelhouse, you know what happens? Everybody stays engaged because they're there to talk about coaching. You're clicking on there because you're getting bang for your buck in that particular wheelhouse, and
'Cause you
they've
know.
enjoyed some success. Yeah, I know I sound like I'm teasing them a little bit, but
No, but you're
let's
saying
be
that
real.
that's how they
Yeah.
did it. It's because they know that they have something to talk about in that space.
I agree.
Yeah, and it's a great show, by the way. They get very nuanced on leadership, on different styles of coaching, different styles of you know, delivering information.
They've seen them all.
I was
too.
in the head of a gene. I spent a year at LMU with John Mayer as his assistant.
Of course.
And you know, I'd like to think I know something about the sport, but I left that program saying I was in the head of a genius. I know the word genius gets thrown around a lot, but in the classic sense of the word, I would call John Mayer near brilliant or just classically brilliant.
Just an amazing
Yeah.
athlete, amazing volleyball player.
But in gift of gab, I'm actually half teasing, right? Like somewhere between Geeter, who can go off script, and like Triborn saying ball served out is somewhere, this grayer in the middle where you can trust John and Billy.
Shout out Triborn.
Yeah.
Just had his last tournament. I just had him on my podcast, and we had a great conversation. I can't wait to share.
Tell them the podcast. What's it
Within
called?
Within the game, and I will be releasing that shortly. We're gonna kind of do a really cool edit on it, make it really special. But speaking of blocking, he gets into the art of blocking, and we talk a little bit about the nuanced little, you know, cool little specific pieces of information on blocking. And I think, is one of the best blockers of all time.
I really like his blocking. I like that he was one of the first players to jump set, fast release jump set. People forget when he played with John Hyden, he was on the international scene, you know, jumping like he's gonna hit and flicking it out. So, you know, somewhere between Monroe Clark in 1992 and what the Swedes are doing now, I give you Triborn.
Well, you know, he won that.
Remember side out the last play?
Of course, right?
Flings.
That is the only movie I bought
Sorry.
on Amazon. And it's
Well,
still in my
Triborn, you know, they won the gold medal at the Berlin Open, FIVB. So he's a world champion.
Yep.
He's a FIVB World Tour champion. I
And
should
is
say.
to be respected. Yep. Triborn, guys, been on the Within the Game podcast. I'm actually a little bit jealous. I was hoping to have him on, but I would actually trade that to have his wife as a consultant to change my new podcast background. She's an interior designer, so I would trade up an episode. Would try to have a meeting with her and see if I can make the ridiculous wrinkly net thing and have a real backdrop. I'm 250 episodes in.
Love and Dylan are quietly becoming a kind of good team.
Did you hear what this man just said?
Absolutely. And
That was the wisest thing we said the entire match.
And
They're
that's-
quietly becoming an actually kind of good team.
Yeah.
See how fast Lev closes his block.
Well, you know what's
Or
happening.
that.
Well, like Aaron Wexler said, when you're taking like 7th at the Manhattan Beach Open, you can't be quiet anymore. There's no flying under the radar after you take 7th.
That's
At the,
right.
you know, start chopping down trees at the biggest stage of them all.
Got a side switch here.
Yeah, or the biggest tour stage.
Paul Lotman now on the Strand side. See if they go after him still. Yeah. All over it.
Dude, they're running that pretty good, man.
Stunt double dive by Billy Allen. Who's gonna blink Billy? Jeez, just a nasty pat down wrist away. Jeez, how do you like that slap?
Great dig, Dylan.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, Dylan and Lev just in a defensive,
on the outside over there, and then he's not taking his part of it. Like you should put
Defensively
the
dialed
dialed in your outside hand.
There it is.
they're setting each other really well. They're finding each other set every single time for the most part.
The thing with the
And when you're setting each other well, it's like, geez, who do you pick to serve? Do you just go hard at one guy?
The ball was this high, but then
You know,
Yeah.
figure that out.
and then you're gonna have to
Between Paul Lotman and Priima, I think the one thing that improved between the two of them was the set.
They side switched again over there.
Yep.
We're gonna stay on Paul.
Again, 6-13, there go Lotman, drifter set. That ball hits the outside part of the line. Under the rules of volleyball, is in.
Hey, can we give a little love to Brant Lee over there? B. Lee, one of the best refs on the beach.
Yes,
He's kind of seen it all.
Brent Lee. I had a conversation with him about East Coast volleyball. Brent gets around, all right? Oh, wow. Just line over and we're at the technical timeout. Yeah, one of the conversations I have with him, 1994, Division III program, Vassar College, had a rock star opposite named Brent Starks. They make it to the EIVA as a Division III team, beat St. Francis, beat Princeton, and make it against Penn State in the EIVA finals. And Penn State won the whole thing that year. But I can't imagine if you had a Division III team in the Final Four, and he was around for that. We had a great old school conversation about that.
Oh, B. Lee's the man.
Final
Yeah.
four, dude. Really?
Yeah, one
B.
step
Lee.
away from the Final Four. It was Vassar College.
Wow.
And just good coaching. You know,
Yeah,
Jonathan
yeah.
Penn took over for a while. Two-time AVCA Coach of the Year.
Well, that speaks for itself right there.
Yeah, anytime you can turn a liver into steak, you know. How about another good coach, Todd Hollenbeck, Santa Cruz, right? He got Coach of the Year at Santa Cruz, 2015. Jacob Landell's now the head coach there. Now it's all roots, my friends. 8:13. Let's go to the comments section. It is actually a lot of viewers, but comment shy, and totally get that. Where are my usual patrollers?
Alisson versus Samuels over there, huh?
Yeah.
Yep.
And they've been going for quite some time too. So it's probably in 3.
I'd like to see Jeff play one with Alisson. Jeff
This,
could play a little
this could be
red side.
Alisson's last, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I think he was saying he was retired.
I got to tell you, that's the quietest retirement in the history of volleyball, right? There's a whole bunch of farewell tours for everybody else, and here this man is who won a gold medal in Rio de Janeiro. You know, doesn't even get a wink. We're on camera right now. Put some respect on that man's name.
Yeah. I'd love to have him on my podcast and talk about it. See if I can get a
I love it.
Portuguese translator.
I look, as a native New Yorker who grew up watching you guys play, I'm privileged to be in the middle of this tent with now Jason Olive, J.O.
We started the Hawaii Hall of Fame.
Wow.
Yeah. I was at the Hall of Fame. That was Velasco, Pedro.
Banners, yeah,
Yep.
Velasco
I missed this.
Yeah,
Really awesome. Yeah, bro.
that was
I
after.
remember when you were coming here for your first meeting for that. We were in the parking structure over there, and you're like, bro,
Oh,
I'm
really?
bringing tournament to Hawaii.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm gonna bring a local.
What's that?
Evan, just this
Oh,
volleyball.
yeah.
Look, you and me have the gift of gab, and I'll say that live, right? At the end of the day, it's me and Aaron, but this is just a feel-good aloha
They
spirit
give him a
tent.
little bit of beef in Arizona.
I like this.
See if Billy Allen can see if he can get back in this.
9:14. He's got some catching up to do, and there's the break. No, not
go.
so much. Yes,
Let's
so
go,
much.
Billy. Let's go.
Billy with the Ford Escort out of bounds gets to double digits.
We have to go for the underdog here.
Ford
They're
Escort.
gonna hammer.
Where we get a Lexus serve.
He was handed a point and he handed it right back.
Watch.
Creating a string out of the middle, and there is a Chewbacca style stuff
There it is.
for 3 points in a row, and you were calling it, Rex.
I might call a timeout right here. Right about here.
There it is. There
And there's the timeout.
Yep, and right on cue, timeout is called.
I gotta get about my job.
When you feel the momentum slip like that, especially after 2 blocks, do you want to call a timeout?
So, JL, since we're at a timeout, really cool story about you. A couple of years ago, we were in Arizona, right, for the festival. There's a dead period between regionals and nationals where kids are looking for tournaments to play. You didn't like the weather that much. You didn't like their setup. You didn't like the way we were treated.
Referee.
And then you dared them. You said, I can just do this in Hawaii next year. And they said, so do what you got to do. And a year later, you set up the Hawaiian Festival at the Hawaii Convention Center with 60 teams of under 18s, some of the most elite, gnarliest girls we've seen in a long time. Yep.
63.
Yep.
And then
I was like, is this something you want to add to that? He's like, okay, 63.
Yeah, but the beach was awesome too. I thought they were gonna have like 8 teams for the Honolulu Championship. They had 36.
Yep.
That was amazing.
But if it wasn't for you, I would have never went to the Outrigger Canoe Club. I was like, there's something spiritual about this place, dude. It was great. Honolulu.
Definitely hollow ground.
Yeah, because the time before that, I didn't get to go anywhere. I was at LNU, and we had the trip there. We got 5-0 in the trip back,
Right.
and I didn't get to
See it.
yeah.
That's what happens when you're playing. You don't get to see much. That's why we wanted to, build stuff in for the tournament where you actually get to see and, sometimes people come out to Hawaii, they don't meet a single Hawaiian. Sure. You go from the Hilton to the, I know Hawaiians in the Hilton, bro.
I like it
on
within the
stage.
game. Dylan's playing great, absolutely.
They go, you go from the DoubleTree to the airport to the gym to the.
But this year I changed up. I went to Maui.
West Coast coach right here.
I went to Maui first. Sorry, as we're back in this game, I went to Maui first and then back to Honolulu. Kelly and I hiked at Maui, and then I went to Turtle Bay on the island, and then this time I covered some bases. Like you said, momentum. We got 4 unanswered points by Mr. Allen, and maybe the SOB section might be filling in. He carries a huge section of the border vacation. Shank and ace! Wow, check the forecast in hell. It is about to freeze over. 5 unanswered points by Billy Allen.
So this is the logo, right? Which I love. This is our logo.
All right, we are live.
This conversation for like a year. Oh, you can't do it.
In
You
the
can't do
game.
it. And then
That ball just out of bounds, but that's a heck of a switch.
So this is first started 2 years. This is like a year and a half before we won.
Former guest of the show, Billy Allen on the far side. Future guest of the show, Dylan Maarek on this side.
5-2 switch after the technical timeout. Only trailed by 2 this time. You're on Facebook Live, right?
I'm actually on YouTube Live myself.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna do a double little thing here.
Oh my God, I got a corner cam. Up and down set.
Good high swing.
Bops off the block. Restores order.
Good
So I
high
got
swing.
it.
I'm gonna come on this side.
Yeah, because I don't want to talk over you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, we're gonna talk for yours, and I'm just gonna show it for mine.
I like it. You
Yeah.
can get zoom-ins, close-ups.
Yeah.
It's my last game on court 6, and they're going out with a bang. This is 13-16.
Nice pass. Good set.
Wow. Cross court, and
great
Lev
block.
Priima with block number 5.
Big block, Lev. Let's go.
That's 3 blocks for the first set, 2 for the second. And now trying to switch the momentum back in their favor with a 4-point lead.
Lev's just making great blocking moves at the top. Right? He's timing it really well and putting his hands in the right spot at the right time. Good
Short
serve.
Wow. He barely handcuffed that. Oh, wow. Paul Lotman shaves the lead to 3.
Here we go, right back.
Somebody else will. 100%. So that's what we did. That was why we started the whole.
Sorry, our tent got a little crowded with all this volleyball knowledge, so apologies to the crowd, but these are familiar faces that I miss and love and respect. All right, got a lot more traffic. 14-17, it's time to go to Dylan Maarek.
Good pass.
Good pass. Cross court, and
Hey!
how about the patience on that swing, Aaron?
Great play. Vamos. Yeah, I mean, he's getting his set in the right spot. Really good patience in the crouch, which I like to call it, which I always reference Taylor Crabb as having one of the best crouches, and then exploding at the right time. Good FTB, good feet to ball.
So then I start looking into it.
Dylan with the serve. Will they go back to Paul Lotman? Oceanside. Will they go left shoulder? Yes. 2 moves to the ball for the midline. Lotman. Great jump. Nice disguise.
It's a good shot.
Over.
It's a good shot. Nice check down, too. A really nice, good, solid check down. And good execution with his wrist. But Dylan and Lev still in full control of the game. Orin, hello. Thanks for joining the live stream.
Dylan with another pass. Similar back set, same location. Good check down, but this time Doug. Billy Allen looking for 16. Oh, just got Chewbacca.
Another block. Great block.
And he did it.
Yes, he
He
is.
did it in a way so he wouldn't get called over the net too. It was so timely, so disciplined. But like we said, one of the best footwork and press blockers on the tour.
That's right.
Or off the tour.
Hey, Jason, say hi to my audience. This is Within the Game. This is Jason DeBelius, NY Varsity Sports.
My honor, duty, and privilege to kick the analytical to someone who has such a heightened IQ and volleyball knowledge.
I
and
appreciate
Aaron
it.
Wexler.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and happy to do be a part of your podcast, or your podcast, your channel, your show.
Oh, there's a touch.
Looks like no touch.
But there's the switch. The switch should be. We gotta double check that score.
Ooh, I got someone from Uzbekistan joining. Faru Zokarov. Thanks for joining the live stream, buddy.
Welcome, my friend.
Uzbekistan. This is Hermosa Beach. This is the Hermosa Open. One of the last
They gotta
pro
double
events.
check that score because it can't be 2016. The math doesn't work out.
Well, they're talking about a touch call right now.
Okay. So it's either gonna be 16, 19, or 2015 on the switch.
They're all talking about it. I'm going to show you guys some
Show them
behind
the
the
scoreboard,
scenes.
because they might be watching that on mute.
let's
So
see
you
if
can
we
get them a score.
16-19 right now.
Right. Well, it might change. Let's wait. Let's wait.
This
Did he get
is
a break?
Billy Allen, former guest of the podcast on this side. But at the moment, I'm going for Dylan Maarek, who's on the
16-19.
far side. He's one of our coaches for West Coast Beach.
Paul Lotman says, you're a good liar, but it didn't work. Lotman serving to the tape, and man, that is not what you want to do on not on the switch. Match point opportunity number 1. Dylan Maarek is going to go float serve
Match
middle.
point.
The question is, yes, they go to Lotman, like I figured. Up and down set Lotman.
Oh!
Wow, and block number 6. 3 blocks apiece for each set, which causes a 2-0 winner in Maarek and Priima. Dominant fashion at the net. Aaron Wexler, what do you think?
That was a good game.
Now you can be a homer because that's your guy.
That was a good game.
Dylan Maarek.
Yeah.
You got Ukelberg up next.
played great.
With Cash Adamson.
Thanks for joining the live stream, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
Yes, for those of you at home, for Aaron Wexler, Mika Hunkin, Jason Allen, Melissa Lim, who's still around, I'm Jason DeBeas. I got to go to court too. I will be emceeing. See you guys later. I'm out. Peace.